Welcome to Networking Practicals. In this practical, we are going to see how to find out the physical address of your machine, that is the MAC address. MAC address is a 12-digit hexadecimal number, that is a 6-byte binary number which is mostly represented by colon hexadecimal notation. So, go to the search window and type command prompt and press enter. You can see it is c:/users/admin. Now what is admin? Admin is the name of my computer, the person who is using this PC and the person who is logged in into this account right now. This name may change at your environment. So the command to find out the MAC address is similar to command finding out IP address with a slight difference. So type ipconfig/all. Before pressing enter, if you're using a Linux based machine or Ubuntu based machine, then the command to find out the IP address is ifconfig. It's not ipconfig. So now press enter. A lot of stuff appears on the screen, and do not worry, we will tell you how to calculate the MAC address. So in the first column you can see the host name. It is the name of my PC. It's not admin because it's a name by the manufacturer. Coming down to Ethernet adapter Ethernet, you can see media state is disconnected. Now what does that mean? That means that right now nothing is connected externally to my computer. Not a printer, neither USB, nothing. So if anything gets connected to my computer and external media, my MAC address would be 3464A9C089. Now you can see the MAC addresses for wireless LAN adapter local area connection *3 is different than the MAC address for Ethernet adapter. This happens because Windows creates virtual connections which are reserved for specific purposes, and only in such cases the MAC addresses can change, because each connection has its own MAC address. Coming down to wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi, it's a big information table. There you can find the physical address, that is ECOEC449EC-E3. That is the MAC address of my PC currently in which I am logged in. You can see the dynamic host configuration protocol is also enabled for my PC, which clearly means that DHCP server can assign IP addresses dynamically. And yes, auto configuration is also enabled. In the last lecture or in the previous practical, we have used ipconfig command to find out the IPv6 address, and you can see the IPv6 address is same. Then we have find out the IPv4 address, and you can cross check that the address is same in this lecture as well as in the last lecture. And since my IP address belongs to class C, the default subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. The information also states some information about the DHCP server and the DHCP client. You can see that the DHCP server's address is 192.168.43.20. So you can see another one last column, Ethernet adapter Bluetooth network connection. Right now my device isn't connected to any other Bluetooth device, and hence it is showing disconnected. So if my device is connected to another physical device, then my physical address would be ECOEC449EC-C4. Now all these are hexadecimal digits. So we have seen two commands, ipconfig to find out the IP address and ipconfig all to find out the entire information in which your MAC address is also shown.